So far, these NBA playoffs have been incredibly entertaining, but for a lot of the wrong reasons you'd expect. Like, every night, someone is going out there and is playing horrible. And to be honest, I love every second of it. I love low-scoring games. I love missed shots. I think it's hilarious. Now, a lot of fans may not enjoy this. They may hate bad basketball, but the games have been close. The finishes have been exciting. It's just there's been a lot of just horrible shooting. And we're about a little over 20 total games played in the playoffs. And I really want to quantify how horrible some of the shooting has been by reading off some of the performances. Now, these performances only came in losing efforts. This does not include when Chris Paul shot 5 of 18 against the Clippers in a win, or when Sabonis shot 5 of 17 for the Kings in a win. These are just from losses. Malik Monk, 1 of 9. John Collins, 2 of 11. Josh Giddey, 2 of 13. Cat, 3 of 12. Anthony Edwards, 3 of 17. Evan Mobley, 4 of 13. Darius Garland, 4 of 21. And that game was played on April 21st. He literally shot the date. That's crazy. CJ McCollum, 5 of 15. Mikal Bridges, 5 of 17. Trae Young, 5 of 18. Shea, 5 of 19. Desmond Bane and Drew Holiday both shot 6 of 18. Jimmy Butler shot 6 of 19. Zach LaVine shot 6 of 21. D'Angelo Russell and Anthony Davis combined for 6 of 25. Fred VanVleet shot 8 of 22. Mikal Bridges shot 9 of 26. RJ and Brunson combined for 9 of 30. DeJounte Murray shot 10 of 25. The Cavs' entire team shot 10 of 31 from 3. And by the way, these aren't including other ones. Like, a lot of role players have shot like 1 of 7 or 2 of 8. It's just all around been fucking terrible shooting. And while you can attribute some of this to playoff intensity and defensive intensity ramping up, this is not normal at all. This is historically bad, and it's awesome, and it's hilarious, and I love it. I've been watching since about 2009, the year the Lakers beat the Magic in the finals. And this is some of the worst playoff basketball that I've ever laid my eyes on. These guys cannot hit open shots. It's beautiful. And I've built all of this up because I want to talk about one game that really embodies how comically terrible these games have been. And it's from a series that just embodies garbage basketball perfectly. Cavs versus Knicks, since the tip-off of Game 1, has just been straight garbage hoops, and it's incredibly entertaining. No one can hit shots. There's a ton of loose balls and offensive rebounds, a lot of dumb turnovers, a lot of just bad shot choices. It's truly something you gotta watch if you love basketball. Last night in Game 3, the Cleveland Cavaliers were the first team this season to be held to under 80 points in a game. Just take that in for a second. In the 2023 NBA, a team scored less than 80 points. And I'm going to read to you some of the shooting that happened. The Cavs as a team shot 31 of 80 from the field, 38%. They shot 7 of 33 from 3, 21%. They had 32 points in a half of basketball. And from free throw, they shot 58%. What? What year is it? And then on the other parts, Darius Garland, 4 of 21. Karis LeVert, 7 of 17. Donovan Mitchell, 9 of 19. That's not even bad. But anyways, this has just been... That's just historically terrible. With how the game is played now, you gotta be ashamed. And the thing about this is they're not being like terribly blown out. Like, they lost by 20, but they only allowed 99 points. And one person on the Knicks who I really want to highlight right now is Julius Randle. Here, listen to this. Listen to this. In 3 games so far this series, he is averaging 17 points a game. He shot 18 of 55 from the field, 32%. From 3, he's 8 of 27, 29%. And if you've watched these games, it's like, what is he doing? He'll jab step twice and then he'll shoot a contested deep two and brick it. He'll get a three with a defender in his face and he'll brick it. He's not taking easy shots. He's shooting heavily contested every time, and he's just bricking and bricking and bricking, and he won't stop shooting. He was 3 of 15 yesterday. Stop shooting. All the shots are bad. It's hilarious. I keep doing it. I lied. Keep doing it. And, before you get mad at me, I did expect some of this to happen in the series. I said before the series started, they're going to be throwing fucking rocks at the hoop. And it's been worse than I expected, and I love it. I'm obsessed with it, one would say. Um, like, the amount of bricks that are being thrown at the hoop, they're like taking people off the streets of New York and giving them homes. This is just bad. Here are some other shooting performances that have came from the series. Julius Randle, 7 of 20. RJ Barrett, 2 of 12. Emmanuel Quickley, 0 of 5. Evan Mobley, 4 of 13. Donovan Mitchell, 14 of 30, which isn't bad. It's just like a hilariously high number of shots. Karis LeVert, 1 of 7. Even more. Jalen Brunson, 5 of 17. RJ Barrett, 4 of 13. RJ Barrett, God bless his soul for playing good last game. He's terrible. Anyways, so going forward in the series and who I think will win, I think what happens next game will probably determine the winner. And what I mean by that is, if the Cavs can come back from this performance and steal a game in New York and take back home court advantage, I think they'll be able to win the series in 7 games. But if the Knicks win this game and go up 3-1, they'll probably win in 5 or 6 games. And I look forward to watching every second of it. I hope we get 7 games of this series. I want to see more bad shooting. I want to see more like 4 of 23 type shooting games. I love it. And as far as the rest of the playoffs are concerned, I hope this keeps going. It's been hilarious. It's probably not good for the NBA to have games be this bad, but they're close, they're exciting, and that's it for me.